Mrs. Susanna here. Forrest Gordon, I think his name likely was. And she had one daughter, Aida. And she was very highly educated in music. And, but she had poor eyesight. Then Aida married a Rogers. Then she had one son, Gordon. And he was very clever boy. And he won scholarships at the Perth Collegiate. He was just tops and everything. There was nothing could touch him. And he went up western Ontario. It was a depression of them times, and he went up there to pick fruit, get a little bit of work in the summer holidays, because Ada was widowed. I don't know who her husband was. And he came back and was coming home. On the train, he was hitchhiking. He was just riding the rods, you know. And he jumped off the train and had a bad accident, and they had to take his leg off. And he was only 14 or 15 or 16. But as I believe he was the youngest person to ever get their grade 13 out of the Perth Collegiate, and he had the highest marks. Now, I didn't hear tell of him for a long time. I used to hear from him once in a while, just writing for news of everybody. He'd want to know about you and Norval and Uncle Tom's, and you know, he'd just write your letter. And finally, he used to send me an odd book, very read things that, you know, were too much for me. And why don't you go outside and play, Luke?
I can't, or you'll get scalded.
Anyway, he went to Ottawa, and he worked in the government. He got a job in the government, and he married a girl there, and I got an invitation to their wedding. She was her last name. She was a Goldie, was her, and they have no children. And now about 4 years ago, or 5, I got a letter from him, and he's out in San Francisco. And he's the head of a history department in a university in San Francisco. Ada had died, and she'd been in a home in Ottawa. And with all her bad eyesight, she was getting around, she did cleaning and everything, but the bad part of it was when he was in that accident, she went to go to the hospital one night to see him, and she walked into the bridge and broke her glasses and cut her eyes. And from then on, she was practically stone blind.